I don't normally write posts like this, but this incident was so absurd it deserves to live here. For context, I own a fully restored red 1970 Mustang Mach 1. It's my dream car, and I treat it like a family heirloom. I don't loan it out, I don't let joyriders touch it, and I definitely don't hand the keys over to entitled kids. Unfortunately, my neighborhood HOA president, aka Karen, had other plans. It started when her teenage son strutted up my driveway one Saturday. "Hey, my friends and I are going to the lake this weekend," he announced. "Mom says you should let me borrow your Mustang. It'll look great on my Instagram." I thought he was joking, so I laughed. "Yeah, that's not happening." He scowled like I'd kicked his puppy. "Mom says you have to. It's against HOA rules to keep luxury vehicles locked up without community use." At that point, I realized he wasn't joking. And just as I was about to send him packing, here comes Karen herself, marching over like she owned my property. "Young man," she said, pointing at me, "you're being very selfish. My son has earned the right to drive something nice, and if you're part of this community, you'll share. That's what the HOA is about." I nearly choked. "Lady, this isn't a lending library. This car is mine." "He's not driving it." Her face went red. "Then you leave me no choice. I'm calling the police for non-compliance and harassment." She pulled out her phone and started shrieking into 911, "Yes, officer. My neighbor is threatening my child and refusing to comply with HOA rules. He's got an unsafe vehicle here and he won't give it up." Now here's where it gets hilarious. I didn't stop her. Because guess what? I'm the police chief in this county. Within minutes, 2 squad cars pulled up, lights flashing. Karen smirked like she'd just won the lottery. "That's him," she cried. "Arrest him and impound that Mustang." The officers stepped out, looked at me, and immediately straightened up. "Morning, Chief." "Karen Froze." "See, Chief? What do you mean, Chief?" I gave her the most satisfying smile. "That would be me. Chief of Police. And I just watched you make a false report trespass and try to coerce me into handing over my private property." Her son whispered, "Wait, he's the police?" The officers turned serious. "Ma'am, filing a false police report is a crime. You're lucky the chief isn't pressing charges right now." Karen started babbling excuses. "I didn't know. It's just an HOA rule." He was so rude. But no one was buying it. The officers wrote up a full incident report, and I told her plainly, "Come near me or my car again, and I'll personally see you charged." Wird sprit fast. Within days, neighbors were laughing about how Karen called the cops on the chief of police. Her little empire of fear collapsed, people stopped listening to her rules, and at the next HOA meeting, the board voted her out. As for her son, he now rides his bike to the lake. And every Saturday, I still take my Mustang out for a spin, with Karen watching from behind her curtains, realizing she picked the absolute worst neighbor to mess with. Sometimes karma doesn't take its sweet time, it parks right in your driveway.